Back now to our top story, a potential agreement between the U.S. and Iran. President Trump says a deal is scheduled to be signed tomorrow and that Tehran will give up its nuclear ambitions in exchange for economic relief.
Any deal will be good for America. His priorities this entire conflict have not changed, and that is to protect the safety and the security of the American people and make sure that Iran does not get a nuclear weapon.
Let's bring in Michigan Republican Congressman John James. He's an Iraq War veteran and a candidate for governor. All right, so John, peace has been elusive so far in this war with Iran. What do you think the chances are that there's going to be something signed that is concrete?
Well, this is the first time in about ever that our enemies and our allies are taking the American president seriously. President Trump believes in peace through strength, and he is delivering on his promises to keep America safe at home and abroad. Under President Obama, they gave the JCPOA, the Iran nuclear deal, and emboldened Iran along with pallets of cash in the darkness of night. And under Joe Biden, it was open season on Americans at home and abroad. And the money that he unfroze definitely went to the Houthis, Hezbollah, and Hamas and funded terror activity. As a combat veteran myself, I understand the evil that they have perpetrated. And President Trump said, not on my watch. No more death to America, no more nukes. President Trump is executing, and we're excited to see what we come up with tomorrow.
I want to put up a statement from the Vice President J.D. Vance posted this on Truth Social. He says, I'm seeing a lot of fake information about a potential deal to reopen the strait and end Iran's nuclear weapons program. First, the Iranians are in the entire region. This deal has the potential to remake the region and lead to lasting peace. They've got to be hurting economically. They're losing hundreds of millions of dollars because of the blockade and everything else. Is it possible that they're just dodging, they're just feinting here, pretending to sign and hoping that if they can wait out this 60-day period that, the Republicans will take a beating in the midterms?
Well, they can try that, but they'll learn very quickly that our president is a president of common sense and a president of consequences. President Trump is the president of peace, but he's also the president of strength. And this is exactly why Tehran is coming to the table to negotiate. President Trump said no Navy. They now have no Navy. He said no nukes. They now have no nukes. And President Trump is saying that you can no longer say death to America and have the means to do it. And they're coming to the table to negotiate and open the Straits of Hormuz. This is going to be event-driven. This is going to be fact-based. And nothing is going to proceed outside of America's interests while President Trump is in charge. And so I'm excited for this deal. And as somebody, again, who fought in Iraq, terrorists who were trained by Iranian extremists, somebody who lost brothers and sisters in those fights, I'm excited to finally have a president who means business and is making America safe and strong again.
I imagine some of those brothers and sisters were lost to those explosive formed penetrators that Iran developed and handed out like candy in the Middle East. General Jack Keane heads the Institute for the Study of War. He's our senior strategic analyst. Here's what he had to say about this potential agreement.
We have to remind ourselves always who we are really dealing with here. And that means the ingredients in the deal, that is who they are.
So the devil is in the details, I guess. How confident are you that the U.S. and Iran are going to sign on to a deal that defangs that country?
Well, we shouldn't trust Iran as far as we can throw them. Again, as somebody who's been over to Iraq, who's dealt with the terror over there, that was funded and trained by Iran, we should believe our opponents when they say death to America. We should believe our
specific ways to engage with or learn more about Fox News. Here is an overview of how the service functions. How to access Fox News. Television. Fox News is available as a cable news network broadcast from studios in New York City. Digital platforms. You can access news, articles, and live segments via the Fox News website. Mobile and TV apps. There is a dedicated Fox News app for mobile devices, iOS and Android, and TV platforms that provides breaking news alerts, live streaming, and on-demand video clips. Streaming Bundles Fox One is a newer service that consolidates Fox News, sports, and entertainment content. This can often be bundled with Fox Nation, a subscription-based streaming service that offers original documentaries, specials, and opinion-based shows. Content offerings. Breaking news and analysis. The network covers national and international news, politics, business, weather, and technology. Opinion and commentary. A significant portion of the network's evening programming consists of opinion-based political commentary. Podcasts. Fox News produces various podcasts, such as the Fox News Rundown, available on major audio platforms. Sports. While separate from the primary news channel, Fox Sports provides extensive coverage of major sporting events, including the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Context on brand and reputation. Fox News has a well-documented conservative political orientation. It has been frequently noted by media researchers and critics for its pro-Republican and pro-Trump perspectives, as well as its tendency to portray Democratic politicians and liberal policies in a negative light. The network has also been the subject of various controversies